My favorite team. Not really my favorite team, but the team I've kind of adopted as my favorite team for this season, the Drake Bulldogs, have just won the MVC championship. They won Arch Madness. They'll be a 10 or 11 seed in the tournament. I'm so excited for them. If you didn't watch the first video, go watch it. This is part 2 of that video, kind of the end of season recap. And who knows, maybe there'll be a part 3 if they make it to the Final Four or something. Look, this is an amazing story in college basketball. I love covering these stories. So long story short, Ben McCollum was at Northwest Missouri State, won 3 natties, coached these 3 amazing players, and he got the job at Drake. Iowa native, gets the job at Drake after Darian DeVries's impressive tenure there, and brings forth these 4 guys to all start on a D1 team. So these are D2 starters, and he just converted them to D1 starters. And a normal person would be like, oh, that doesn't work, especially since, they didn't win the national championship last year. Like, how would you expect to bring 4 D2 guys and have them start on a D1 team and be one of the best D1 teams in the country and beat everyone in the Missouri Valley Conference and go 30-3? Yeah, you think they wouldn't be able to do that, but, spoiler alert, I mean, he did. They won clutch games against Kansas State, Vanderbilt, and then they go with the addition of these 2 guys, Cam Manyow and Tavion Banks, who both were super clutch in this tournament. They go. Bennett Stirtz, of course, wins the Larry Bird Trophy, which is a great name for a trophy, Player of the Year trophy. Spoiler alert, he should be an All-American. Should be a first-round pick in this year's NBA draft. They just won it all. They just kind of crushed Bradley in their rubber match. They just kind of killed them. As much as Drake, who plays like one of the slowest paces in D1, can kill a team, like Bradley is a good team, a really solid team, and they just looked outmatched against the Bulldogs. Drake is really good. Bennett Stirtz is insane. And the Drake 4 are amazing. They hit insanely clutch shots at the end of the shot clock. They played extremely hard defense, diving on the ball. Coach McCollum is the coach of the year. He is an absolute monster. Drake is just insane. I don't think I've ever seen a story like this where 4 D2 guys come to D1 and just dominate, guys who are already playing at the D1 level. And I'll be curious to see how far they can take this into the tournament. But it's been an insane year for Drake basketball. Shout out to Moines, Iowa. Shout out all my Iowans out there. Cool jerseys, too. I like them. I'm not necessarily an Adidas guy, but I like these jerseys. But yeah, Drake is a team that you should definitely look out for in March Madness because they're going and, yeah, they're just insane.